skirts, capris, crop pants, whatever it is, you're showing a little bit more leg. This is from Dr. Denese. It's called the Younger Body Concealer. Glow Younger Body Concealer. That will immediately give you flawless looking skin, whether it's your legs, your décolleté, it could be your arms for a sleeveless top, but it is truly transfer proof. There's 2 different shades to choose from. But this dynamic duo that you've put on your legs is also clean beauty. It's also a skincare treatment now for your body. Dr. Denese, come on in. Dr.
Yes.
Adrienne Denese has studied at Harvard. She focuses specifically on aging skin.
Yes.
This
Absolutely.
is something newer to your collection.
Yes, newer to my collection.
Has been a
Incredibly
fan
popular.
favorite.
Yes.
You have 2 different shades to choose from. You can choose the natural or the sun-kissed, so that's a little bit richer tan as the sun-kissed.
So if you are light to medium in your facial foundation, you choose natural. And if you're anything darker than medium, you choose sun-kissed. It's really easy.
One of these is normally $39.99. Yes. Let's call it $40. Now we're at $80. Okay, you're getting the 2 today for $10 more than you'd spend on one, $59, and it's going to ship to you for free. What made you think of Glow Younger Body Concealer?
Because it really makes your skin look younger. Look at, I would like to show you my arms, okay? Here you are. Here you are. Look at this cheesy kind of cottage cheese appearance over here. Not very nice. Look at this one. On the other hand, it looks like I'm working out.
It does
6
make
days
it
a
look
week.
firmer.
It does make it firmer.
Yeah.
Absolutely firmer. If you compare the 2 arms here, look at that. Does this look younger? I would say yes. This one is full of flaws. You have veins and redness and discolorations. This one has no flaw. This one looks tight because it has a sheen to it. Young skin is tight, it has a sheen. Older skin does not. So which one would you rather? And I'm going to show you my legs too, because that's really a prime example. But we have some great befores and afters. Now, what you need to know about this is the full body coverage. It covers everything you don't want to see. Red discolorations, dark discolorations, lines, wrinkles, covers them up, makes your skin look sheen, tight, firm, gorgeous. And I have the #1 anti-wrinkle ingredient in here, which is Matrixyl 3000, very famous. It is inherently great for your skin.
And now you're putting it all over your body.
And now you're putting it all over your body, and look how
Smart.
much they love it. 90% of 2% of them says, my legs look younger. Absolutely, yeah, they do. 96% of them, leg skin appears to be more even toned. Skin has a youthful glow, and that's really important. What is it? I can't read. Oh, it doesn't transfer.
Yeah.
It stays on.
Once
doesn't
it's
transfer.
dry.
Yes,
so
it
when
stays
I apply
on.
mine, I try to make sure like I don't have any flowy clothing or things around it, right? Because once it's dry, it's staying on.
It's staying on.
I
yes,
actually
it's
put it
staying
on, and then the next day I didn't wash it off, and I would go for a run, and it's still on my
and it's
legs.
Still on
I was
that.
like,
it
ooh, my legs look
it
good
really,
today.
really stays. And look at her chest now, and then look at that glow, that sheen, and how young the skin looks. And then we look at the before, and it's not that young between the 2 of us. It's not that young. On the after, it is flawless. The sheen, plus this Matrixyl 3000, very powerful anti-wrinkle agent. It is key. It truly is key. If you ever want to show your arms, legs, hands, it makes an enormous difference. Truly an enormous difference.
Yeah, that's a good point. Even if it's just the hands.
Oh yes, lower arm.
Oh,
yes.
let me try Sunless Tanner. The problem is, Sunless Tanner can actually amplify some
Amplify.
sunspots.
Amplifies it,
this
exactly.
conceals it.
Exactly, exactly. We have more befores and afters, which are fabulous, but I would love to show you my legs too. And there, okay, there is Colleen, and look at this one. Look at this one. Look at, she has veins going on, different issues, and look at on the after. There's a firmness to it. It looks muscular. It looks much, 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 much younger.
Yeah, so it just
and
blurs everything out.
Exactly.
But you can see the radiance in the formula.
Yes,
Even when we
you
see this
can.
next before and after, you've got high coverage power.
Exactly, and look at that. We just imagine you have to go visit your mother-in-law and you don't want the tattoos to be evident. Well, there you go. Temporary, but it is gorgeous.
Yeah,
so
maybe sometimes you do want to cover something
Yeah,
up because
exactly. Go for a
maybe
job
where it's fitting
interview.
with whatever you're wearing,
Yes,
whatever the
exactly.
case may be. This gives flawless, beautiful coverage, especially that
does.
décolleté area.
The décolleté, that's everything, everything. Look at the age spots, sunspots, wrinkles. Yeah, there is no tight, it doesn't appear to be tightness to the skin. Look on the after. It is a night and day difference. This is Helen, and she promised me that if she ever goes out on a date, she is going to wear this. And look at the difference, honestly.
Okay,
How
wait.
many years younger is she looking on the after?
I gotta see your
like
legs.
Decades, decades. Look at, see my, okay, so here we go. So this is the old pathetic version. I mean, it's not that bad, but
have good legs.
it's just nothing. Look at this one.
But that's like wow legs.
That is really, really wow. Look at, if you look at the two, the contrast between them is uncanny. Look at this one. How interesting, how flawless this is. And
Have
this
you
one is not so
considered-
flawless.
You're
Yes.
very great at what you do. But
Yes.
have you ever considered auditioning as a Rockette? Because you've
Well,
got great legs.
I don't know about that, but
If ever
but
you need a career change, you
I
might want to
absolutely love it. And I'm going to show you the inside of the skirt. Look at that. Do you see any trace
Right.
of it? Nothing, non-zero. How important is that? It does not transfer. You have to give it a few minutes to dry, obviously, but once it's dry, it's
The
over.
natural is what I just put on my
Yes.
arm. I'm going to show you really quick. The sun-kissed, little richer and deeper.
Yes,
okay,
a
so
little
you've
bit
got
richer and
two
deeper.
different
Correct,
shades
yes.
to choose from.
You-
Natural and sun-kissed.
Yes.
Now, if you have medium to tan skin and you want to like look like you're going a little bit more of
Yes,
a glow,
definitely,
you could get the
definitely.
sun-kissed.
You can get the sun-kissed.
So
Otherwise,
$59 gets you both. They should be close to $80. A 643-894. You are such a beauty bestie, Dr. Denese. Thank you.
No, I just love this product. I
It's
cannot
so
live
good.
without it. Don't want to live without it.
Thank you.
Thank
It was so good to have you part of the show. All right, we got one big finale.